Okay, guys, I'm a little bit worried here. As of note, I've seen the cops raiding townships, Alexandra, and etc. And they're looking for people to prove that they purchase certain objects or that they purchase the products that they have. Obviously, we know that some looters have their products, but what about people who don't have proof of receipt? It seems like if you don't have proof of receipt, then you will be arrested because you will be seen as the looters. Okay, that kind of gives me the chills a little bit. The thing is, there are a lot of problems with having to arrest people because they don't have any proof of purchase for whatever it is that they've got. Okay, for example, I'm sitting next to a TV mount stand that I bought not so long ago. Okay, it's still right here with me. It's boxed. I'm waiting for like a week after my sister moves out and then I'll mount it. Fortunately, I do have my receipt. But for people who do not have the receipts, if they had looted around the city here in Pretoria and they were going from door to door, they were raiding through our buildings and etc. And I just happened to have been one of those people. And I don't have my receipt with me. I was going to be arrested. That's what it means because this is new. This is still pretty boxed up right here. You know, it's pretty boxed up, just lined up right there. Okay, there's no way I can prove it. So if I was living in a township right now or in some kind of area where the police were raiding, I would have been one of those people. I just got a bit of a problem with that because somebody posted online on Facebook and said he's been arrested for and being accused of looting because he's unable to provide a proof of purchase for his items. So I don't know. How do you guys feel about this? They have to crack down on people who are looting and people who are stealing. People who are stealing. It's not a two-way thing about it. I understand that we have to apply the law where necessary. But there is a way to do it right. There is a way to I don't know how to do it right. I don't know how they're going to do it right. But there are some obvious situations whereby you see bottles, empty bottles, a lot of booze has been stolen. People, we got a problem with boozing us in South Africa. Okay, a lot of booze has been stolen. You can see a product that when it's relatively new, that definitely this is probably one of the looters. And because there's people who are also informants, that's great. But I just have a bit of a problem when they just kind of look through everything, and if you don't have proof of purchase, you'll be arrested for it. Really concerned about that. I'm really concerned about that. I suppose somebody actually suggested to the individual who posted on social media that we can go to the place where they purchased it so that they can give an affidavit or maybe write a letter of proof or something that indeed this person came by and they purchased. I'm sure it's possible to get out of that situation, but at the same time, what are the cops supposed to use as a means to prove that as well? You have to look at it from both sides. What can the police use as a means to also prove that? To say, okay, we understand that you didn't steal this. Possibly you didn't steal. That you bought this honestly and you are not one of the looters. But how are they supposed to tell? It's a really interesting case and point scenario. Wow. I don't know. How should they go about this? How do you guys think they should go about this? How should the government really go about this thing? Because it's really kind of crazy right now. And I kind of feel for a lot of people right now who are kind of, they have their privacy sort of invaded on because of other people. They had nothing to do with it, but because other people had something to do with something crazy, now they've got the police raiding their homes. So in as much as, the police need to do something about this, the law must be taken into account. Yes, in as much as we applaud the police for doing their part and the government for trying to do their part, it's also a little bit tricky when you're trying to crack down on cases like this, which I think we need to work together as society, as a community. I think we need to be able to say, hey, I know those people, I know that they looted, so that we can make it easier for the government and etc. I don't think it should primarily be the government's work, or it should be the police themselves trying to determine everything, because it's quite difficult unless if you have definitive proof and unless if people work together in terms of this and tell our neighbors, knock it off. Do not steal, or I will rat you out when the cops are looking for you. If we don't start having this kind of mentality, nothing will change. Okay, guys, thanks for watching, and please do tell me what you think about this whole thing. God bless. Let's keep on praying for our country. Let's keep on praying for those who have lost loved ones due to COVID. These are really tough times, guys. Okay, on a serious note, let's really do pray. Let's all keep on hoping for the best. All right, God bless, and thanks for watching.